Dear Sarah, hope you don't mind that I'm writing you a real love letter in my own shaky penmanship, on fancy paper even, but I know how hard you're working on getting ready for final exams, and I have to say so much to you. I don't want to use our usual email or text way of communicating. We've been together now for 6 months, and I feel like in that short time I've gotten to know you pretty well. I know that you're absolutely serious about your chosen career, and that to make it through med school takes a lot of dedication, effort and motivation. And I think I've seen that you have what it takes, and it's one of the many reasons I love you. There, I've said it on paper. I think that's a first. It makes me feel so good to know that we can use those words with each other and be completely comfortable and natural about it. When we first met at that party last year, I knew right away that we could have something special. But you were seriously into your education, and I got the idea you really couldn't think about getting serious with anyone until you became a doctor. But after a few dates, it became clear that something was happening here. We took a weekend off and went up to that cabin, and I'll never forget what happened. We were enjoying the peace and the quiet, and the shining stars in that black sky, and the cool evening breezes, holding hands and feeling like nothing could ever get any better than this. I heard you actually taking the words right out of my mouth. You said, "It just doesn't get any better, does it, Joe?" And that moment I felt like I was melting into the bench we were sitting on. That night we made love for the first time. We both felt that glorious feeling that we were moving on to the next stage, and that our relationship was one to work on and take seriously, just like your career. After we got back to campus, I think you were a little concerned that our togetherness was going to interfere with your studying, but you soon got over that. I realised from the start that without your career you wouldn't be happy at all, and the only thing I want in this life is to make you happy. So I gave you plenty of space and lots of time to make sure you were getting all of your work done, and I made sure that in our off time you relaxed, had fun and forgot about your stressful school life. So I just want you to know that I love you, because you're smart, strong, persistent and ambitious. And of course there's ethical, kind, funny, obviously I could go on, and someday I probably will. But you should get back to your studies, and when you need a mental break, think about that vacation in Maine we've got planned. It just gets better all the time. Loving you truly, Joe.